1941, a date which will live.
Note that the first atomic bomb.
Ah! It burns. It burns my eyes. All right. We'll see if we can get into this joint. Yes. Even though you were nowhere near that rock, we'll go along with it. Robin, Dodger. Roger Dodger. Piloting. You were doing traps. Where's the trap? Idiots. Robin, back the truck up. Get it nice and close. That wasn't me, I swear. I think Mixie's about the only one with the actual decent shot on these guys. That kid. Sneaking around. And away we go. Make it like a little girl. Yeah. Awkward. Good old Stitch Face, you can always rely on him. Especially when people are lined up like that. I need some warmth on me tootsies. Feeling a bit chill. Stitch Face was closing. That's why he ran. I'd run too. I've had enough of these Monday to Friday snakes on this monkey fighting plane. Robin, we'll go back around. The old missing a 95% chance. We've only got 156 hit points. Probably a good time as any to start healing the truck. Now that we're out of arm's length. You got some XP for healing. 9%'s not worth diddly squat. I'm pretty sure there's some dudes in here. How about we come across to there? Big ones. Head, meat, ass. Oh. Aye. Put these ones far side. You need them as well, man. Left leg broken. Stitch Face. You should be able to polish this guy off, or not. Don't have to wild. Medic! Medic! 23,028. God damn it. Can we like run this one over? Basically completed itself. I don't know how. Big ones. Alright, we got rid of the one with the grenades. That was the one that was really chafing the nards. And he missed a 95% shot, like, regularly. 95 missed. It's incredible. There is absolutely no credibility to it. Robin, see if you can't get us over here. That dude. With the old blammy mataz. We should probably bring the truck back. Mickey, ditch that stuff. Mickey, don't lose that number. You don't wanna call nobody else. 15 Grenada. That's a lot of Grenada. I'll tell you now. There was one over here. He just had a pipe. The Night King in this are weak as. do. Coomsy, don't lose that number. You don't wanna chew nobody else. Oh, coming for you, Missy. Luckily, you can cast that guy. God damn it, Bright. I see enemies to destroy. Wow. I think this one's going to have a pipe. Correctamundo. Good. Yes, you're right, guy, weren't you? 53%.
Brothers, I thought I'd been left. They got the general. Bastards took him alive. They killed everyone else and wired me up with some C4. It's a trap. You gotta help me. I know I should have warned you earlier, but look, I don't want to die. Get this fucking rig off me. Do it, grunts. You guys are expendable. I'm senior.
Perhaps. Disarmed.
They got Barnaky. He saw me hiding and he was screaming for me to kill him, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it. God, I had a cleared shot, but I know if I fired, those damn muties may have seen me. Some mutants found me anyway after that. Those bastards were laughing as they tied this rig to me. God help me. I should have taken that shot.
950. Grab that C4. What's he got? More C4. Plastique. Plastique my balls. Alright, there's this jerk face here. I think there's also one back here somewhere, isn't there? Yeah, I think it's like, yeah, up here. Straight line. Maybe we should get up here so that we are less likely to be hit by this guy. There's a chest there. Hopefully we don't all end up with terminal bonitis from all this radiation. Yeah, I don't think getting up close is the idea. Alright, well, looks like we load again. My face when? Mickey, don't lose that number. You don't wanna call nobody else. Danny G. I can't go on. Lost the will to live. Easy. 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 Oh, hang on a minute. Maybe it's a solution, but it's not an answer, huh? The problem with this game is everything is like, it's kind of like RimWorld, where you spend like an hour, 2 hours, 5 hours, 8 hours, and then just something goes wrong and just it's done. It's over. Start again. I think I need to put a save down just before I hit that area. Anyway, that's enough. Enough of me complaining. We get enough of that already. This is what happened when I got killed. That's why nobody finishes it. I finished it a long time ago, like when it first came out, but I think I save scummed my way all the way through it. Now that I've got sniper rifles, I feel better because I can actually hit people. How about we just take this beast? take it to them. Take it to the streets. Did he just hit his mate? No. I don't know, like, there's someone else in the chat. I don't know if they're here today. And they were saying that they play single character, like Iron Man playthroughs. I'm just like, how? Why? You really tough. Oh, knock him down. Robin. Let's see if you can bring us closer. I want to get in line so that Stitch's shotgun will like blast them down the line. There should be a knight in here somewhere next to us. There we go. They always reveal their own knight kid before he hits me. Right, Stitch. Hooray, we got one. And I thought he heard that one, but he just dodged. Some people should go to the dominatrix. I mean, at least dominatrixes have a safe word. Is it dominatrixes or dominatrices? Mother. You're like Daffy Duck. Coming right for us. He's banging it on the side of our vehicle. You can hit me, you bastard. You dirty rat. Don't ask you about inferior foreign gibberish. Hey. Let's not be, what's the word? Xenophobic? Lamb. That's Latin though, isn't it? Latin's considered a European language, I guess. So you're allowed to belittle it. It's the way of the world. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer. Step a little closer, if you please. You Danish? I can go with Danish. Used to work with a Danish guy. I won't say what he told me on stream because it's absolutely filthy. Different language, delete. I don't know. Is it like Germanic or something? Is that what it would be? And they're going to be like, how dare you? I find that the closer two countries are together, the less likely people like being compared to that country. It's like China and Japan. You tell someone from China, they eat Japanese, they're like, fucking no, I'll get you. Tell someone from America, are they Canadian? They're like, fucking, one of these days. Tell someone from New Zealand, are you Australian? They're like, oh, I will destroy you with my mighty digestive system. It's coming right for us. Did we even kill that super mutant? Or did we just knock him down? Latin isn't a natural language. Function is a language anyway. They call themselves Latins. Also includes France. Oh, ho, ho. Come on for us. 1 point. God damn it. Can we hit this guy? Amateurs. I'm one of those people who has like a little bit of information about every subject, but never enough to actually do anything with it. Robert, get us nice and close. Get us up in his grill. Up on his gourd. Oh, he just shot a mine. Did he just blow up a mine, or was there a nightkin over there? Up here, there was a mine exploding. English is just a mismatch of everything from everywhere on the entire European continent, but mostly Germanic and Latin. Yeah, I think a lot of words were taken from, was it William the Conqueror? Because English, I know with food, when it's in the paddock, when it's in the field, they call it by the, what is it, the Old English, probably like Germanic words, like, or is it Viking? Like pig, cow. But then when it gets on the table, they call it by the French words, which is beef and pork. I always wondered what the significance, like why does it become pork when you put it on a plate? It has very little relevance to my day-to-day life, but still. Come on, Stitch Face, hit him. Come on. Oh, I says. Run him over. He's right there. Wham. Ow. 2 grenades. Luckily these grenades only do like 14 damage. So if we just sit on that super mutant, is he just gonna take damage every turn, or? 2%. Wow, that's low. This guy's just gonna keep shooting us with his grenades if we don't do something. Brian, come on, bro. You got a 40% chance. Robin, ramming speed. Go. Way more complicated than that? Well, that's what I mean by I have a tiny little amount of knowledge that doesn't help. I mean, all this talk of the origins of language is just far too, scroll up, far too highbrow for my liking. What are we scrolling up to? Ah. Much better. Now we've brought it back down to an appropriate level. There's basically two reasons. Firstly, the English nobility wanted to just be as opulent and degenerate, and take it as the French. There we go. Definitely because they did not want players to be able to understand them, so they spoke French. I see it now. I see what you're getting at. And to that I say, and to that I say, and to that I say, it's funny because it's true. I added that last night and I've been playing with it ever since. I just think it's funny. There's supposed to be 3 of them, 3 different sounds, but it seems to only play the same one over and over again. Maybe I need to refresh it. Would that help? Refresh the cache. The cache. Is it cache or cache? Type A for cache, type B for cache. You've been 12 for 34 years now? Yeah, I'm up there. Still the same one. There's supposed to be 3 of them. It's supposed to be like a real wet one. I need to get like a high-pitched one, like a... Robin, get him. No, he's dead. Robin, belay that order. Get over to here. Right, Brian. Can you finish him off, please? My darling. I beg of you. The wet one ran away. Maybe the wet one got absorbed. Got absorbed into the seat cushion. Although that doesn't make any sense because I've got an air-on. I'm sitting in an air-on so that it would just strain it. It would strain the chunks out. Oh, God. This stream has a dignity all of its own. Sounds moist. It's weird. I never remember eating carrots, but they're always there. 3%. Indignity. It's all the dignity is in it. So that means it has indignity. Yeah, I agree with that. Oh, double miss. That's gonna suck. Last I hit him with a burst. Capital B. Let's back the truck up. Beep, 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 beep. You're hospitalised at the moment. And the weekend to make sure your cat doesn't forget you exist. You've missed Twitch. I mean, I don't want to pry, but are you okay? That's the thing. Is it being taken care of? Whatever's wrong with you. Winded. You will be. That's the attitude to have. Maybe it'll be okay. I find that's my attitude all the time. I've got to go into the hospital on the 17th of August and have a blood sampling thing put in my femoral artery and then blood taken from my kidneys. Apparently my, what do you call it, adrenal glands are overactive. So I'm like constantly on edge, and my risk of stroke and heart attack is basically 100% if I don't do something. So if they get the test results they expect to get, I'll be going in again to get they'll take blood from one kidney and one from the other and compare it, and whichever one's the worst one, they'll take the adrenal gland off it. But hopefully that means I'll be less of a nervous Nelly, because I'm pretty flighty. Alright, we got a Dodger and traps. Dodger. You didn't dodge that last bullet though. I don't know if piloting does anything. I don't think I'm going to bother with it because it's like... There's just... I'm very rarely in the APC. Or any other kind of vehicle for that matter. One here. Yes. Take it all, baby. You got some mental health shit? You've been doom spiraling. Ooh. Mental health is always difficult because at least with my issues, they can just cut it out. As long as you're getting professional help, that's probably the best advice I could ever give you. I studied psychology, but one of the biggest things they taught us was like, know your limits, you know? Like, don't go trying to help everyone because you might not be qualified, you might not have the specific knowledge, and you might make things worse. So I wish you luck. I hope everything turns out alright. What are we doing here? Cannot sneak. Is that because this guy's got his eyes on you, or is it because of this guy? I guess all I can really do is hope that I take your mind off it for a bit. So let's, Oh, you hit me, bloody, me beast. You bastard. $13. Alright, he's ducked down. Here comes his friend. There's Stitch. We'll get Stitch up the front because we don't want him blowing someone else's head off as he fires. The evidence suggests it'll be fine. Good, good. I think this guy's just got a steel bar, so it's not super important to put him down quick. I should get Missy in the truck to repair it. You haven't studied psychology, but you actually work in the psychiatric services when you're on sick leave? When you're not on sick leave? I was going to say, working while you're on sick leave? What kind of dystopian hellscape is Denmark? Sounds like something the Americans would do. Oh, you're on sick leave. Do you mind coming into work? Their system's fucked. Their system's, to my mind, their system is like winner takes all. You know, you've got a 90% chance of being in poverty, but you've always got that 2% chance of being super mega uber rich. That people just like, oh my god, that's what I want. Finish the job. Oh. Listen to me, I sound like some sort of damn communist. You're a glorified life coach though? I think that's what I'm qualified to be. I'm qualified, I did 4 years of study at university and I'm qualified basically to the same level as someone who's never even thought about psychology. Someone who never even knew that psychology exists. I can be a counselor, which I think anyone can be. Although I think they were or they are in the process of changing that. I think they want it to be like you need at least a 1-year course or something. Definitely not American. You have up to 14 months of sick leave. Nice. I've been sucking down my sick leave. Over COVID, I basically took no sick leave because I was working from home. So I was like, "What's that? I've got a cold or a sniffle or a ache or a pain. I'll just sit at my desk and work through it. You know, I can go lie down if I need to." Gain 50 XP. You got a 2-year education. Well, there you go. At least you have like some basis in, you know, best practice and like you probably did some ethics and stuff like that. You know, you understand evidence-based stuff rather than just, I think I'll put some crystals on your forehead. That'll make you feel better. I mean, if putting crystals on your forehead makes you feel better, that's fine, but I don't think it's actually doing anything. So what day is it over there? You're not the rapist. Oh, not a therapist. Neither. In theory nor practice. You just give people. I always found when we did counselling, it was always, you couldn't tell people what to do. You had to sort of prompt them to come to their own conclusions. Like, you know, say things like, when is this not an issue for you? When do you feel not, you know, if you feel nervous all the time, when do you not feel nervous? And then hope that they go, oh, gee, maybe if I concentrate more on that, or, you know, I feel nervous if I've I don't feel nervous if I've had a good night's sleep or something. It's like, maybe you should get a good night's sleep. You help people organise their lives in a way that accommodates their peculiarities, don't stress them out and run them down. Sounds wise. I mean, I've always had an avoidant personality. Something stresses me out, I just don't think about it. I go do something else. Which is good in the short term, but in the long term, especially with like health issues, I'm like, I think I've got this lump or something. I should do something about it. No, I'll go play video games instead. Real low practical shit. Well, I mean, as long as you know the, limits of your qualifications, or what's the word I'm looking for? Skill set, then you can, refer people to, if there's someone that's got something above your pay grade, you can say, go talk to this person. They know what they're doing. This seems more like a medical issue or a chemical imbalance or...
Brothers, I thought I'd been left.
Skill set, perhaps. Disarmed. And he dies immediately. I'm not a fan of that, because it feels like... It feels like whatever you do doesn't matter, Like, I saved him. No, you didn't. You didn't save him. He still died. Laundry was a similar situation to your lump, then you would have a perfect example where I tried to help people deal with it in that way they can be happy and get it done. Yeah. And some people are just like, what's the word? Catastrophizing. They always think of the bad thing that can happen. That's part of my problem too. Like, I always think about, what happens if I went in for a job interview and it'd be like, well, I lose my current job or something, I worry about losing the shit job that I have rather than going and getting a good job that I enjoy. It's mad. It's that damn monkey brain of mine. It just wishes I was swinging through the trees and plucking berries from a tree. Berries. I just feel like we're getting a little bit too down in the dumps. I think it's the fact that it is so immature that makes it funny. Do these explosive areas mean that there's been a minefield planted here? That's it. Go the exact opposite way that I wanted you to. You're a genius, Robin. I want these guys like over here. That's it, Robin. Walk right in front of him. I know that he's here, and Robin's like, oh, I'll just sneak around this way. It's like, no, bro. Go this way. In fact, you can crawl. Or squat. Do your hunch squats. When people come to you, they've gone through DBT. I know CBT is cognitive behavioural therapy. What's DBT? Dog's breakfast therapy. Stitch, we need some heals. Far sight, surely you can see that. Enough action points, of course. Dialectic behavior. It's the flip side of CBT. See, I've never heard of that one. That's a new one for me. I know of dielectric grease. Dialectic, is that like inner monologues and stuff? Like changing your thought process or something? Hopefully feeling you well, there you go. If it wasn't in the last... When did I last study psychology? 2005? Farsight. You're like a bee's dick away from dying. I think Farsight might be dead here. God damn it, Robin. So you need to smack him to the ground. Argument or explanation. There you go. Oh, it's moving. That's it. Don't shoot. Please don't shoot. Thank you. Right, Robin can see him now. Some other super mutants shooting at him. Is it this one? Can't see him from there. What are you doing? You fucking dumbass! Jesus Christ. Alright, I quit. I give up. This fucking game, I swear to God. Oh, I misclicked. I misclicked on the ground and she fucking... instead of clicking on the Mixie tab, I clicked like a millimeter above it and she was like, oh, I'm out of here. See ya. So, yeah, that's the end of it. That's the end of that chapter. Ditch, try it again. For the 45th time. Well, third. Third is close enough, I think. Surely we can finish this guy off. I've been hit twice for no points of damage. Excellent, excellent. I was just saying, just the other day, I wish people would hit for no damage more often. DBTs to cope with the problems, DBTs understanding how the problems actually function. Ah. You did warn me. But I'm a glutton for punishment. I just want someone to finish this guy off. But everyone seems to be missing or hitting for no damage. Good, good. Alright, Farsight's back. Hooray! He drowned in his own blood, I hope. I hope it hurt. Robin, get down. Get down! Get down! Get down, chopper! Alright, Stitch Face. Heal Mixie. Have I played Kingmaker? I don't even know what Kingmaker is. Is it good? I've only got like 20 minutes left to go. Pathfinder Kingmaker. Wasn't there a big controversy with the Pathfinder series where they were putting Alcat Games, they were putting, they changed the end user licensing agreement to be like, we're going to take all your data and use it for whatever we feel like. They're in the deep doo-doos. Not that you've heard. We've had it news. Everything's just about kingmakers, like people in politics. You've been in nice military, you haven't heard anything? I'll excuse it just this once. In future. Alpac Games lost the rights to Pathfinder Kingmaker. Stopped receiving revenue for it after going independent. Maybe if I Google Alpat. Alcat Games removes advertising tracking solution from Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Wrath of the Righteous or Wrath of the Righteous? After fan backlash. Alcat Games made a quick turnaround on its decision to implement an advertising tracking solution called AppsFlyer into Pathfinder. I don't know if they were trying to make money off it or if they were trying to, like, you know, work out who plays their games or what the deal was, but chunky. Maybe we go up here. Wrath and Wrath are different words. What's the difference? There's Tim Roth, and then there's Raphael Nadal. They're the two versions of it that I know of. I always thought there was going to be people in here. You know? We see this guy here. Come on. Protected. So do you have a disdain for plebs? I know I do. Alright, someone's gonna get their head blown off right here. Right now. Right here. Right now. Right here. Right now. Fuck no, you are a pleb. Awkward. Wasn't there a dude here? Alright, they're all spotting someone, but they're all spotting someone over here. Where'd it go? Was there? Oh, there he is. I want to get Stitch based like right up in his grill. So if he pops up, he's going to give him a burst to the face. Then we'll get Mixy. Mixy, I want you up front. Right, Mixy's got 95% chance. Far side, we need you up top. Pleb Pride. Hashtag. You probably can't say that these days because someone would take it as like, you know, taking away from LGBT pride or something. Everything's just fraught with danger these days. Fraught. Now there's a good word. Alright. As soon as I unleash my dogs of war, they'll get shredded. They'll get turned into exploding like a blood sausage. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, we only got little sprays, little nicks. Very good, Jerome. You graduated high school 20 years too late, only partially. Your only complete education is trade school. You're the definition of a pleb. Alright, we killed him. Sneaking, sneaking, always sneaking. Alright, now we need to get across this river here. We need to remember that there's this crate down here. I bet you that crate has a sniper rifle in it. I'm willing to bet cash monies. Did we loot? We didn't loot these guys yet. Run away! Run to the hills. That's Iron Maiden, isn't it? I think that's Iron Maiden. Why are you walking? Don't worry, honey, I'm a card-carrying member of the Alphabet Mafia. Not just okay to have pride and say so. It's important, whoever you are, to take pride in violent and depressive things. I mean, I'm taking pride in playing Fallout. That's got to count for something. Really, anything that's external to yourself. Like my hopes and dreams. I mean, what I want to know is, why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Another gun. More ammo. Is Mixy now immobile? Yes. Someone come and share the burden. Jax. Take that. And that. Now, if we run back to the van... Please. Please, can we run back to the van? Please. It'd be ever so lovely if we could run back to the van. to get back to the van, and then I want to get to this bridge, and then I'll save it, and I'll finish up for now. But I shall, most likely, 99% be back on in like 4 hours, because I got to watch a game of footy. Once the footy's over, then I can come back and play this. And people will say, maybe you shouldn't watch the footy, and I'll be like, maybe you should shut up. You jerk. Robin, Stitch, Farsight. Everyone's got ammo, 500 rounds, 900 rounds, 146. We really need more of these. 30-06. 30-06, or we change weapons for him. What's the quickest way to get back? That way. It's quicker to run across these bridges than go underneath them, because you have to duck underneath them. That sucks. It's a bunch of bullshit. Racial superiority isn't something you are, it's an ideology. It is external to you, not intrinsic to you. Quite apart from it being revolting bullshit. And now you're using the big words. Inimical to peace. Does that mean like antithetical to peace? Maybe here's it's that same sound. Another thing you should take pride in because it isn't yours. Well, yeah, you haven't actually achieved it. That's it, Mixie. That's it, Mixie. Get yourself in a position where it's the longest trip back. Can I get under there? Yes. I didn't think that was actually a way through. Now, is everyone going to get radiated from this river? Alright, we're all sneaking. We're sneaking, we're sneaking. We're sucking, we're sucking. Damn humans run now. We bash them good. You forgot great pathfinding. It can be infuriating. Especially if you're like, avoid, I don't care where you go, but avoid this one thing. There'll be a landmine over in the corner somewhere, and one of them will be like, there's someone walking slowly in front of me. I'll, instead of walking just slowly behind them, I'll do a big detour and step on the landmine. And my honest reaction is like, bitch, please. You've been playing Kingmaker and hit a brick wall? Don't feel bad. I was playing Divinity Original Sin and I hit a brick wall on that too. I read such good things about that game and I played it and it was just like, why? I mean, some of it's good, but a lot of it is... I was doing the quest where you have to find out who killed the guy. I think it's the first city you go to, but it might be the only city you go to. And it was like, there's 3 suspects. And I went and talked to them and they were all like, no, it wasn't me. And I'm like, okay, now what? And then it turned out that like I had to if I wanted to progress in the entire game, I basically had to break into this woman's house and like steal the evidence from, like, break into a cellar. And I'm like, what? But I'm playing as a good guy. Why am I breaking into this woman's house? Oh, the Enfield. Oh. Oh. Oh, Mixie. Now you've done it. Inventory. What am I doing at the moment? 14 to 36, range 50. 14 to 36. 14 to 26. Ah, but this does burst. Yeah, Mixie, you can keep that. You can give that to far side. Fourteen to 26. 14 to 26. Range 28. Range 18. It gives her an extra 10 points of range. Which is okay, I guess. Brian, you can take that. I can't reach. That's it. Walk around in a big circle. That's it. Get up on there. Get up on there. Don't. If we get away from this goo, because the previous map, standing next to the goo gave me all radiation poisoning. That sucked. Kingmaker for the past 75 hours has consistently had, let's say, maps dungeons between size 1 to 5 where you can't rest before they're over. That build up a certain expectation from me as a player, except now you've landed in a dungeon that I can't back out of it, and if the longest previous dungeon was 5, this one's 25. Ugh. So it's like the difficulty curve has just gone. What was I playing the other day? I played, it might have been a month ago, I played something that just went easy, 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 difficult. Easy, 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 difficult. Trying to think of what it was. Bolt gun. Warhammer 40k bolt gun. Piss easy, piss easy, piss easy, piss easy, impossible. Piss easy, piss easy, piss easy, piss easy, impossible. And I was reading all the I had to go read. The sign of a bad game for me is that I had to go read I had to go read the, what do you call it? You know, where people talk about it. A guide. I had to go read a guide because I couldn't get anywhere. Brian, inventory. Like that. I hate it when you give someone this gun, it puts me in burst. Who's the next best shot? Robin or Stitch? I think Robin, because Robin can aim. Oh, not Stitch, Jeff. What do you got there? 556. Oh, that's Brian. Robin. Take that. No, take that. Not cancel, done. I think Jax is the only one left on. Oh no, Mixie's got a gun that uses 5.56. No, what are they? 7.62s. Alright, I'm gonna save it there and leave it there. We'll just overwrite the new save game. It's fine. Yeah, you made it to the final boss, but you just have absolutely no resources left whatsoever. Difficulty's been consistent. The Kingmaker refreshes most of your combat resources when you rest. So I was rationing my resources expecting a size 5 dungeon, but it's size 25 and it has the biggest boss fights been in yet. Sounds nuts. Alright, I'll be back in 3 hours. Once this game of football's over. Once I come back sulking because my team stank it up. They either stink it up or they dominate. There's no like, no, they just played a good game. Anyway. Farewell. Until we meet again. Good luck. Get well. Look after yourself. See ya.